fucking blackout. We're back, you fucking animals. Everybody, it's Rum, as always, Rumandapples. Of course, I'm joined by my lovely co-host, CEO and owner of BlackoutMedia.net, Beeoriginaldesigns, GM Bumblebee, Transformers enthusiast, 157,008,095. How you doing, buddy?
I like cute things.
You what? How do you just, like, virtually fuck everything up within 5 seconds? I have no idea. Oh, god damn it. It's B's fault, man. And today we're joined by, of course, Marcel, our like, pretty much our back horse. Our horse who does every fucking thing. He's like our golden goose in a way. Marcel, it's a pleasure to have you on. No Absolutely. Problem. And of course, we have somebody else on today. Very special guest host today. It's Akatitosaka, motherfucker! Aka, hello. Say your name correctly.
Akatitosaka.
Akatitosaka. See, I call him Taquito because I just okay. For the life of me, I'll never be able to pronounce that correctly. I'm sure B will at some point in time, and he'll correct me, and I will feel very silly, to say the least.
Akatitosaka. It's easy.
Yeah, that's right.
Akatito, Taquito, whatever. Taquito. Fuck it. What? Okay, I'm fucking this name up. Okay, it's just like the other word I can't say because English is kind of hard for me still. It's that word.
I don't even think that's English.
Worcestershire. It's the sauce. That terrible sauce.
You see that? My theory is that if you can watch anime and keep track of it, you can say Aka's name because it's not that hard.
Well, maybe not to you because you're a fucking anime freak. I have no... By the way, quick follow-up on that anime shit. I have never been so confused in my life. I was killing bottles of Jack, whiskey, rum, scotch. I was getting hammered, and I figured it out. The only way I can really deal with the fucking shit is just... I gotta be fucked up. I gotta be, like, just... riptide fucking traffic cone stealing kashnickered to even understand what's going on in the anime world. But anyways, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about a couple of really big announcements that Blackout has to talk about lately. And B, I'll let you take that podium in a second, but I mean, just god damn it. I mean, one of them refers to sponsorship. So if you want to get that one out the way first, I'd really love for it because it coincides with the other stuff we got going on. So I'll let you have the floor, my brother.
Whoa, hold up. You just lagged out for a second.
Okay, so what did I lag out, and what's going on?
Ah, shit. I don't even know. I just got lost right there.
You got lost because, okay, everybody realized that B is in California. He's surrounded by dirt, death, and windmills that have no wind. Plus, California is going through a drought. And I don't even understand the craziest parts of that. But anyways, so, B, do you want to go into some of the stuff we have for Blackout? Sponsorships and all that other good stuff.
I got
that. Go for it.
Okay. So, new sponsor today, which so far is completely exclusive. There's no other network in Freedom that has this. And as far as I know, I don't think there's any other network at all right now that has this. But we're sponsored by ChannelMeter now. So...
Ooh. Now explain to people what ChannelMeter is and why it's better than the YouTube analytics.
Okay, so for right now, it's not just YouTube analytics. This is actually a tool for us as a network to where if people sign up with us and they give us rights, essentially now not only Freedom has, a lot of access to stuff in their channel, but we get a lot of access to take care of things. So, for example, let's say one of our partners was using music from the Freedom dashboard and they didn't provide attribution. Well, if they don't provide attribution, they're going to get a strike. I don't want to see that happen. So
I don't want to see that happen either.
One of the tools that ChannelMeter provides to me as a network manager, it allows me to go in and I can edit your description and put the attribution in there for you if you forget. So, before, what would happen is, if I notice this issue, I have to contact you, and then I have to get you to change it. Now it gives me, as the manager of your channel, the opportunity to just go in and fix everything for you. Now, of course, we're not going to abuse this feature. That this is well known already, but it's a nice feature to have. So, example, if there's an issue, we go in, we take care of it. Also, some features we got for partners. It's really, really good for helping you track your search rankings. So, for example, it shows you what searches are bringing up your video, which one's highest, which one's lowest. It shows you key like tags in your video that are most helpful. So it lets you know, okay, well, this tag is helpful, so I want to make sure that I keep using this tag on future videos like this. So it's basically going to help you track your analytics. It's going to help you track like audience retention. It'll help you track your search ranking, and then it helps us at the end of the day make sure that everything's all good, and we can keep a extensive watch over your channel, and if anything goes wrong, we have the ability to now go in and take care of it without having to bother the partners as much.
I tell you, that is some pretty good advantages, man. It really is. It sounds like, though, I mean, the channel meter is, I mean, it's great that we got the exclusive, man. I mean, okay, folks, when B first told me that we got a sponsor, I seriously blanked, and I went, who the fuck would sponsor us? Like, not in the sense of it's a bad business decision. If anything, it's a great business decision. You know, Red Bull. I hope you're listening, motherfucker.
Oh.
Sponsor.
Fun fact, they actually work with Red Bull a little bit. I found that out today.
Ah, okay. So they do work
for almost a year.
Yeah, good. Marcel's very close with the company, and he got us together, and then we worked things out. And so now, as far as I know, we are the first network to be sponsored by ChannelMeter. Now, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be the only one, but as far as the only network in Freedom, pretty sure we're going to keep that. So,
hey, but that's wonderful, though, man. That's a big step up for us, man. That's really important.
Yeah. So just really quick, of course, I'm going to give them their plug because they do sponsor us, and it's really, really nice to have a sponsor that's so good. So, for anyone watching, if you guys are interested and you're a Blackout partner, I'm going to have Marcel drop a link in the chat. I'm also going to make sure that link is in the description of the video when it goes up on YouTube.
I will be, for sure.
It is a link you guys can click, and it's going to take you to a Google Doc where you can fill out an application. Now, I want to make it very clear that this application is not really an application. It's more or less giving us the information we need so that we can get you set up. So all you have to do is go and click that link, fill it out. Within about 24 hours, either me or Marcel is going to have you put into the system, and you're going to receive an email in whatever email you provide on that form, which will invite you to the ChannelMeter MCN. So now, keep in mind, you are still a partner with Blackout. You're still a partner with Freedom at the end of the day. So Freedom Dashboard will still work for you. However, this is a much more advanced system, and you'll probably find a lot more use out of it than you would the Freedom Dashboard. So I highly recommend all partners to take a look at that Google Doc, fill it out. The only thing that our sponsors ask is that if you want to use the channel meter functions and all that you put a small bit in your description saying stats powered by channel meter. Of course, you know, it's a sponsor. That's kind of what you do.
Yeah, it's just a simple cross promotion advent, people. It's just a simple, hey, you know, analytics provided by ChannelMeter, and that's what they want, and probably just like a reference link to their, you know, their site or whatever they got going on. Yeah. So I mean, you know, big shout out to ChannelMeter. Yeah, thank you guys. We appreciate that. You know, it's great that you guys got a good working relationship with Marcel, and you guys know who B is, which I'm sorry. You gotta deal with B's crazy shit, you know. But I'm happy for this. I am really excited. I am really excited about that. In the sense of, I'm excited for the partners. You know what I mean? This opens up a lot of opportunity for them that they might not have had with the old analytics, considering their YouTube analytics are pretty terrible. And YouTube is always constantly changing their system, and you know, stats get fucked up all the time. So this is a nice breather where you have something that you can rely on. It's almost like having a good constant in your life. It's very helpful. But this also...
Not to mention, in the future, this is pretty much going to make everything that Freedom has in their dashboard completely obsolete. The only thing you're ever going to need them for, as of right now, is payment information. Other than that, you can get it all with the new dashboard that ChannelMeter is providing with us. And
that's badass.
In the future, because as many of you know, we do not plan to stay with Freedom forever. We would love to move on someday and be our own thing. And when that happens, ChannelMeter will also have a function where we can do payments with them, so it's going to be even better.
Oh man, that's gonna be a great day, isn't it?
Yeah.
We finally get away from those rains, man.
Toby just mentioned something. He's like, "Oh, we can't use ChannelMeter." Yes, you guys can. You are free to sign up, even if you're not with Blackout. You can sign up directly with ChannelMeter,
and you should be with Blackout.
That's still an option.
Just saying.
No.
You should be with Blackout.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Just
I literally just posted a tweet about joining up with us.
Just contact me and I will get it done.
There you go. Simple as that. Marcel, if you want to put like your Twitter handle or email where they can get a hold of you, Blackout partners or Freedom partners alike, fantastic. You know, shoot it in there.
Yeah, it'll be really great. If you're not with Blackout, go ahead and transfer because, of course, Blackout is, so far as we know, the best network in Freedom for designers, as well as a lot of other things now that we have a brand new sponsor, which is so far exclusive, and I think it's going to stay exclusive for a very, very long time.
I'm sure it'll stay exclusive for a little while. I mean, granted, no one's ever going to take away from us that, in fact, we were the first network that got this all-exclusive deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure we're being used as a test subject just to see how well it works.
Well,
which is fine. I'm fine with that. That's great. They picked a great network to do that for. Because, I mean, I love the fucking Blackout partners, man. They're pretty active, man. They really are. When they see something they really like, they really get on it. And I really believe this is going to help them in the long run. You know, 6 months down the line, we're all going to be loving this thing. Because, like I said before, YouTube analytics, not very good. And I can even challenge that this will rival Social Blade later on.
Oh, it already is.
Well, that's a plus. I was just thinking later down the line that we'll really see that it rivals them and might surpass them in a lot of ways.
Oh, it killed Social Blade. Guaranteed. No chance.
Social. I think Social Blade ranks me as like a D channel or some shit. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, yeah, I'm a D channel. Yes,
I'm pretty sure I'm
correct.
like D or F.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
my old channel's a B.
Well, yeah, your old channel you should probably still do shit on. You just don't. I don't know why. It's a great looking channel. You're like, nah, I'm done with it. What's the username?
It's my name with a whole bunch of numbers.
Okay, but then so.
Well, it's not exactly search friendly.
My name is Rumandapples. Okay, if anybody should be fucking weirded out by their name, it's me.
Well,
okay?
yours is search friendly though, so.
Yeah, that's okay. No, I get you there. Yes, I do have very good SEO. I say that a lot, but it's true. It's very true.
Okay, Aaron.
All right, so we got a couple other things to talk about. I know you want to talk about the dashboard. I know that was a big deal. You were gushing about it off air, so I want you to get that out your system.
Okay, yeah. So dashboard, as we mentioned earlier, ChannelMeter is giving us an MCN dashboard now.
Yeah.
Essentially, we kind of already talked about this, but as of right now, if you guys go and you get the invitation from us, which, as I said, check out that Google Forms. If you're with Blackout, make sure you get in ChannelMeter because it's going to help you a lot. Not only does it help you, but it helps us, help you. So we can go in and we can take a look at your channel. It gives us very, very, very detailed reports of how you're doing and how your search rankings are going, so we can give you advice on how to improve.
So and that's a huge thing because not a lot of places do that.
Oh yeah,
that is a huge help. That's going to help a lot of people. Oh yeah. I see that. I see that being a gigantic benefit. That's why I'm saying 6 months down the line, this is really going to show. We're really going to see the promise that it has.
Yeah, now see, of course, other networks that might want this, they can go and they can buy it, but thanks to ChannelMeter, we are sponsored and we get a fairly decent price on it, so it's very nice. We have 3 networks viewing the Blackout podcast. You see, this is something that actually makes me laugh, and you're good when other networks watch your show.
Wait, hold on a second. Other networks watch our show? What the fuck is going on? we got a new sponsorship. We got a new dashboard coming. Other networks watch. Like, what the fuck? Did we enter Bizarro Land? Like, what the fuck?
See, for the other networks that happen to be watching right now, go ahead and check out ChannelMeter because they have an option where networks can buy a service from them. So go ahead and check that out if you're a network, and if you're a partner, check our Google form out, make sure you apply, and if you're a partner, we'll get you set up real quick. And if you're not a partner, well, why aren't you? And if for whatever reason, I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you don't want to join up, well, you can still apply to ChannelMeter on your own, and there's still that option for you.
Shame on you if you don't join up.
Yeah.
Shame on you. Shame. There you go. That's what we got to say. Anytime it says, no, I don't want to join, we just go, shame! Put it all over Twitter. Hashtag shame.
Oh, that reminds me, now that we're on the topic of hashtags,
Yeah,
I told Marcel I would mention this because we apparently Marcel trolled Danny a little bit, so just to make Danny's day just amazing, I'm just going to be like, hashtag Danny, accept yourself, and leave it at that.
Wait, now I'm confused. Marcel, what were you doing? Why were you fucking with Danny? It's bad enough that he's never okay. Now you gotta fuck with him even worse. God damn it, Marcel.
Oh, Khan's here, perfect timing.
Hey, what's up, Can? How you doing, brother? Shout out to all the networks who are listening, by the way. I honestly had no idea that other networks listened to our show. It was that's actually pretty awesome because we are very hypercritical of freedom, and I maybe other networks enjoy hearing that. I don't know. Fuck if I know. I'm just glad that they like it.
You have no idea how many networks actually talk to me, and they're all like, "Oh, we love how you get involved in freedom shit and criticize it. We love it." It's so amazing.
But see, here's the thing. Now, guys, girls, giraffes, aliens, different natures, abductees, giraffes, whatever you want to call yourselves. I call myself an apple, biodegradable, great for the environment. Pretty good, right? Anyways, I don't know, like, freedom is such a weird animal just in itself. If I gotta cut it down short, but I mean, goddamn, dude. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. B. Now, with what is this? I still want to know what Marcel did to Danny. What did he do? Before we go on to anything else, you got to explain this to me.
I don't know how to explain.
The fuck do you mean you don't know how to explain it? You did the act. You did the deed. How do you not?
I will explain it for him because he's probably just ashamed of what he did. But okay, so for those of you that don't know,
wait. Marcel was ashamed of something he did. That does not.
Yeah, no,
who are you and where is the real Marcel?
I'm laughing my ass off too hard.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead, man.
Khan probably already knows this, but Freedom has a somewhat of an unofficial wiki for the forums where some weird shit goes on. They actually have a section on the wiki for girl forum users where they have pictures and everything. It's really weird, but
that is so creepy. I can't even express how creepy that sounds. I want you to know that.
Okay, so basically what Marcel did is he went into the girl section and he added Danny in there as a hermaphrodite. No. It's not that it's funny. It's the fact that, Ro always makes the joke that Danny is a girl, so we're always like, Danny, accept yourself. So I guess Marcel went in and made him a hermaphrodite.
And I only made it for less than a minute, but in that minute people
supposedly Danny got questions.
Oh man, Danny, we know you're not a fucking hermaphrodite.
He's still a girl though.
Wait, why is Danny a girl? He's a guy. Or is this one of those situations where he's kind of effeminate?
Wait.
I don't have extensive conversations with Danny, so I don't know how effeminate he is or if he's a beta or an omega. I have no clue.
You got to talk to Ro because Ro started this, but yeah.
Oh, I got to talk. Oh, okay. I'll tweet Ro about it sometime and ask her like, okay, why are you calling the nice Danny a fucking hermaphrodite? Like, what's wrong with you?
She always says that Danny is a girl, so I came up with the hashtag Danny accept yourself, and that was just like that going nuts for a day.
I don't even know how to say it, but
oh my god, I'm gonna be like pressing weight. I'm gonna do like a military press later, and I'm gonna think about this, and I'm just gonna drop the fucking weight on my chest and die. Watch what happens, man. You'll get a tweet from me in the hospital like, yeah, tore a pectoral muscle today, re-listening to an Hour of Blackout. Danny, I blame you. What the fuck? Oh my god! I can't believe you did that, Marcel. You're a fucking prick, man. I love you. What the fuck was that?
That's just too easy.
Oh man, that's great. That's so great. I'm like crying over here. You have no idea. I have like a tear. I'm like the Native American with one solitary tear coming out of his eye. I'm laughing so goddamn hard. Okay, but there is something I do got. There's something before we get anything else, Blackout, or before I talk to Keto about anything. I gotta ask you guys, everybody in the chat room, that's on the co-hosting gig right now. What the fuck? What's the deal with the Freedom car? And isn't even if they won the car, it's not technically free, because when they still have to pay for registration, if you're in a different country, would they have to get shipped? Like, I don't know about that. It feels really fishy to me. And Can's in here. Maybe he can elaborate if he knows anything about it, but I don't know. I just want to get your guys' thoughts on the car thing.
I remember I saw it, and I was just like, well, I don't know how to feel about this, and I just pretty much skipped on it.
Okay, Can just said they will insert funds for a car into your PayPal. Now, Can, does that cover the car, registration, insurance for a certain amount of time, or just the car itself? And then we still have to pay for that on our own accord? Because if that was...
Dude, though, imagine the reaction you get from PayPal when someone attempts to send you, like, 30,000.
Oh, so Can says it's the whole shebang. So they get everything. See that? Okay, well then that gives it a little more interest. That makes me a little more interested. I just wonder how they're gonna choose who wins the fucking car. And is it just one model? And like Can saying, they just drop the money into your account. And you're right, B. Imagine, like, you could get audited for having that much money go into your goddamn PayPal.
It's Toyota
if you're not a
Corolla costs $30K. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the Supra. I was about to say Paul Walker's would cost like $30K plus, but
yeah, I mean, and if you think about it, wouldn't PayPal take a good chunk of that away? So wouldn't Freedom have to pay more, or couldn't they just wire it directly into your bank account? Or does that look too super villainish for Freedom? That's my big question. 6%.
Yeah,
Good
PayPal
God.
take 6% when you send money.
Is that
for business? Yeah.
I was about to say, is that business or personal? So that's under a business account. If you're under a personal account, I don't even know if you can receive that much.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You have two options when you send money with PayPal. You have one option where you can send money to your friends or family. So Freedom pay for this 5%. Otherwise, if they choose the second option and you send the money because you buy something or something for business, the guy that received the money, he have to pay the 5% of the taxes.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense. And Cam, thank you, by the way, offering that up, because he said it was technically it's a raffle and it's for $20,000. I'm assuming US, because that's just what I would assume. I'm just guessing here. I mean, I'm sure there would be like an exchange rate if somebody else in a different country won it. You know, if they're from the UK, it'd be transferred into pounds, or if they're in Europe, it'd be euros, or so on and so forth. Maybe even ruples. If somebody from out there
India.
wins it, if someone from India wins it, they'll get ruples.
And I hope I don't win the car, because otherwise, with my country, I have to pay 22% of taxes.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Jesus!
Yeah.
Jesus! How would you even?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a lot of money leaving your pocket. Oh my God! I couldn't deal with that. I'd just be like, no, just wire it to me. Avoid this whole PayPal debacle in itself, and just wire the money to a verified bank account. Last thing you want to do is give money to some live action supervillains.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be terrible. So part of me feels like George is kind of a supervillain in a way. No, he is, because he's such a nice guy on camera, and from what I hear off camera, he's actually a pretty well-rounded dude in itself. But I just get this picture of George sitting on a throne made out of the skulls of his enemies and stone, with the moat of blood surrounding his Doom Fortress, just going, ha 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 ha! Freedom Online! We'll give him a car! I just see him doing that.
George's life. Oh no.
George, honestly though, all joking aside, George does seem like a good guy, but something about him makes me feel like he's either an android sent from the future, or possibly a precursor to the next generation of Terminators. I just feel like he is, because I'm telling you, man, wouldn't he not? He could be. Oh shit, that actually makes me a little more worried. I gotta talk to this guy. I gotta talk to George.
His wiring is a bit off. Blame the devs.
Yeah,
Right?
B, you have to invite him to the show sometimes.
We've invited George previously, and
He's not gonna come
needless to say, he didn't come on. Now,
obviously, we would have told you.
quite honestly, I don't know if I want him on or not now. I mean, we got Anthony that's coming on next week, and for those of you who haven't yet, please send in your questions for Anthony, because we're making a huge compilation of that.
Yeah, that's right. We got like a gigantic fucking bombshell of a show next Wednesday too. I mean, Taquito being on in itself is badass enough, but now we got Taquito coming on this week. We got Anthony coming on the next week, and that's interesting in itself. The blackouts seem to be picking up a lot of steam lately. I'm just really glad to see it just in general. You know, I mean, I'm an employee here. You know what I mean? Like, I punch in my time card, my metaphorical time card. You know, check in, check out, do my job. But shit, I just see so much growth. Huh?
You checked in too late.
I did check in too late. Sometimes I check in too late. I tell you, man.
Just kidding.
Some days. No. Some days I do check in late. Like, 20 minutes late, don't know what's going on. B's like, yeah, we got a bunch of stuff to talk about, and all of it's just completely brand new to me. Like, I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Khan's just having fun over there.
Yeah, if you look in the chat, people on the live feed will see this. People on the downloading the YouTube, I'm sorry, you won't see this, but Khan is just spamming the shit out of George heads right now, and it's kind of creepy. I'm just saying, it's kind of freaky when I see that many George heads pop up. All right, it's a little scary.
Does it say Woo Pizza?
Yes, I think it says Woo Pizza.
Oh, this is Rest in Pizza. I like
Rest
that.
in Pizza. That's pretty good too. But anyways, I actually want to get on to Taquito a little bit. Hey, brother, I want to ask you. Now, I know this is going to spin into a World of Warcraft discussion, and I'll wait. I'll let that happen in a minute, okay? Because I know nothing of that game. All I know is it's a game that is all focused on numbers, because if my numbers are greater than your numbers, then I'll win, because I have superior numbers with different colored text.
Wrong.
Really?
Wrong.
So
Yeah.
it's not about numbers.
Also, but it's not only numbers. You need to have tactics. You need to have knowledge of the games. You need to have teamworks and other stuff like that. You need experience. A lot of practice is not just number. Now, big numbers help you to kill the opponent, but you need to do a lot of things to kill it.
Are you referencing more of the player versus player aspect, or like the raids and all that kind of stuff?
In both of them, because you can make big numbers, but if you are dead, it doesn't matter. So
because I remember. Go ahead.
So you need to stay alive, otherwise your big numbers doesn't mean anything.
Okay, so my biggest question with it is, all right, I'm not saying like I've never played World of Warcraft. Obviously, I played it before.
Right.
Have a look in
My
the
big-
Skype chat.
What? Have a look in the Skype chat.
God,
What the fuck is he sending?
What did you do?
What did he do now?
Oh.
See, this is why sometimes live shows get a little crazy, because Marcel always plugs shit in there and just starts fucking around.
God damn it, Marcel! Quit making Hackintoshes.
What did he
What to
do?
do?
Oh, you're a dick, Marcel. That's
What to
funny
do?
though. That is kind of funny. That is kind of funny. I won't lie. But anyways, when I go back to World of Warcraft, it's not that I've never played it. It's just I haven't played it a lot, so I don't understand the finer points of it. But when I was playing like raids, and even when I dabbled into PvP, I found a lot of times I found out if I was higher leveled, I didn't have that much problem winning. But also that was way earlier versions, right? That's way earlier versions. So maybe now if I went into it, it would be just like a fucking culture shock of what's different.
Yeah, I don't think you ever met a high-graded player, because the system doesn't allow you to fight against them. Like I said before, that's depend of your rating.
Okay, so here's a good thing that Can just mentioned. Explain WoW, World of Warcraft, in 6 words.
6 words.
6 words.
Let's say.
Rage-inducing.
That's 2 words, B.
I don't care.
He just went, I don't care, fuck it. You got 5 left, motherfucker. I used 2.
Let's say. I will say cows. Cows.
Cows?
Cows like mess.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Cows.
okay.
Yeah, because
Makes
there is a lot of things to understand. How does it work?
Anyways, the reason I ask, true enough, the reason I ask is because a primary amount of your stuff is you stream. If you haven't been to Taquito's channel, Marcel, if you want to like put it in there, Taquito, if you want to put it in the Skype chat. So yeah, do that.
I can
Right.
make it and in chat. I mean,
Yeah, just
I'm
pop it
live
into
in
the
chat.
pop it into the Skype deal, the fucking live chat. That's excellent. Yeah, if you want to go check it out, he does a lot of streaming, and I have when I watched him play World of Warcraft, I had no idea what was going on. Like I literally just saw numbers like just appear on the screen, and like just everything just started dying around him. I just went, holy shit! I just like wow. That like I don't even like World of Warcraft, and I found myself watching more of his content. It's fucking crazy. Can, what the hell happened to your mod status?
Oh, that's a good point. Let me restore
someone
that.
mod him. Someone mod him real quick.
I
We
don't
had
know
no
what
idea
happened
he
to
could
that,
happen.
but he should be a moderator.
He should be. Can, we apologize for that. You are a moderator, you goofy bastard. Don't worry. But all right, Taquito, I want to ask you like how you got into YouTube in general, and then how did you go from starting your YouTube to transitioning into World of Warcraft and where you're at now? So I mean, I know it's a multiple layered question, but answer as you go.
so I actually start back in 2006 to play these games.
Holy shit!
Yeah, and I never stop play every day. So and actually I never play any other games than World of Warcraft, just
Really?
all the way until today. And I start these games just because my ex-girlfriend brothers, he was playing and he showed to me this game. And at the beginning I didn't like this game, so I just try a couple of times, then I say no, I don't like. And then I start to play a little bit more and more until I get addicted, and so now I can't stop because I really like it.
okay. So
Yeah.
you've gotten completely addicted to the game, haven't you?
Yeah,
I used to be.
Yeah.
See, well, B's kind of stuck on the Star Wars: The Old Republic right now.
No, I haven't actually played that in a few days.
Oh, you're done. You're done with that now. Have you moved on to something else that's
I still
terrible?
play it. I just don't play it as often. I still play WoW, but I don't play that as often either. Most of the time now I just sit around doing work. I'm too busy for games.
Well, that's okay, man. I mean, working's good for you. You realize that. You know, we all know that.
Except for the few times where either you or Khan will call me and you'll hear me playing like Second Life or something, and then just start screaming.
That's one thing. That's one thing. Yeah, B plays Second Life, people, and what? But you know, Taquito, I didn't forget about you, brother. I just got to tell. I want B to explain what he plays on Second Life. B, you have to let this out because it's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious.
I play Naruto and Attack on Titan. What's wrong with it? And let's see, Khan's talking about my MLG level of healing while tanking.
Yes.
Strive
he
for the
is.
win.
B plays Second Life as like a Naruto and an Attack on Titan. What is it, like mod?
It's not a mod.
Essentially?
It's like it's a
It's
sim
like
where you go
it's a
and
sim.
you become part of like the world. Play with other people.
So, oh god, you guys just had to hear that. That's just hilarious. It's obviously hilarious. Oh my god. Anyways, Taquito. All right.
Yep.
So when did you start noticing that your channel was picking up? Because I mean, shit, you're already past 500 subscribers, man. You're halfway to 1,000 right now, dude. You're doing well. Your videos are always popping off too. They're great.
So, just by curiosity, because for a lot of years I follow many streamers, a lot of YouTubers, and then I think
Sorry,
about,
that was
and then I thought about, I have the skills because I have some old titles, and I will explain what titles is.
Yes, please do.
So I decide maybe I can give it a try and see what's the reaction of the person that look my videos. So at the beginning of this year, I think I start to upload my first video around December or in January here this year. So kind of 4 or 5 months ago, and then it's actually is working. I like it. Yeah.
Oh no, I think your channel is doing very successfully. Now, what are the times that you actually stream so people can get a hold of you? Because you're in Italy, so it's a very different time differential compared to myself and B here in the United States, and to Marcel, which is a little bit different. He's in the Netherlands with his windmill. Are you in the same time zone?
If I'm right.
Aren't you?
Italy is in +1, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
+1. It's +1.
Okay, so you guys are in the same time zone. But, I mean, either or. What are the times that people can get a hold of you when you stream? What's your schedule like?
I do stream after dinner around 8-9 p.m. in my country. That is actually 12 on B's times.
All right, so for around in my time zone, around Central Standard Time, if it's 12, it's probably around 2 o'clock where I'm at.
I've actually been to a few of Aka's streams, and
have you?
For those of you that happen to like death metal, it's a good place to hang out.
Hey, death metal head, eh? You have no idea how happy I am to hear this. Now, I kind of had inkling, considering you got snake bites, you got snake bite piercings.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought those were badass when I first saw you on camera. I went,
yeah.
He does not look like an Italian. He looks like a straight murderous looking motherfucker. You don't want to cross in a back alley at 4 o'clock in the morning when you're walking drunk out of a bar. Like Jesus, you look dangerous, man.
I have this face with a scar over my eyes, and I have piercing and tattoos. But I'm a cool guy. I just like the way they look, but I'm not a bad guy. I used to be, but not right now.
he goes, I wasn't always a bad guy. I was only an assassin for like 3 weeks. I didn't like it. Wasn't enough money for me.
He went Assassin's Creed for 3 weeks.
Yeah, he went Assassin's Creed for 3 weeks, realized that he kept getting his snake bites caught in people's, tooth cavities when he was biting their flesh, so he's like, nah, fuck it, I'm done. Not working for me. And Ken makes a good point. Superheroes don't make much. That's why he was a supervillain. I figured out your backstory, Taquito. Before you streamed, before anything, you were a real-life supervillain attacking real-life superheroes. That's why they've all gone away for the most part.
He is undead.
Yes, that is true. That is true. He is undead. That is one thing you must remember. You cannot kill Akatitosaka, for he is already undead. Wait a minute. So that means we're doing an interview with the zombie.
Wait, the debate though: Alliance or Horde? Which one's evil?
Ah, okay. All right, go for it, guys, because I know nothing of this, so I'll let you two run this one.
I would say Horde, of course.
Yep, I'm on the same side. Okay, well,
can you explain why? Because I know nothing of this.
Because,
explain to me the back histories of the Alliance and then the Horde, and I'll make my decision on it.
Okay, I understand the lore, so he'll get that.
Yeah, so actually, World of Warcraft is based on two factions, and there is a war between the Horde and the Alliance. There is 5-6 races for each faction. So, and anytime you start the games, you have to choose in which faction you will fight. So actually, the Horde is more. They have orcs, they have troll. Something like Lord of the Rings. If you think about, something like a badass sides. And the Alliance have humans, have dwarf, have gnome, stuff like that. So I usually play with the Horde, and I'm an undead player here in the game. Shadow Priest, undead. Yeah.
So why is the Horde evil and why is the Alliance good? Because just being an orc or a troll, I mean, that doesn't make you bad. If you're eating children and like being a taxidermist on the side, manipulating human bodies, well then I would call that bad. Just by general consensus.
Depends of the story, because some part of the story we were evil because we had some war chief, some boss that you just want to destroy everything. But right now we are not that evil. We just try to fight for freedom in our world. It's a very long story that starts back in 2000, and every year is changing, so I can't explain the Warcraft lore in few seconds. It takes a lot of times.
Well, I realize that, but it's one of those deals where I'm wondering, why do you guys perceive the Horde as the bad guys? That's what I'm really getting at here.
Yeah, because
it sounds like these guys.
Because most of the Horde player, they just like to destroy everything. They don't see the game just like the Alliance player that think about pride and freedom. The Horde player just want to go there and set on fire every city.
But doesn't the Alliance do that too?
Yeah, they do, but they just do it because they have to defend themselves. They don't want to go to war, for example. The Horde player, they just want to go to Horde and destroy everything.
I don't know. I'm a little wavery on this one, Taquito. I'm starting to think the Horde's the good guys.
No, we are not the good guys.
I don't know, man. All they want is their freedom. They just want to be themselves and be free and do what they want. I'd say that's just pretty much every single person on this planet. I can't call them bad.
It's hard to, like I said, it's hard to explain because what is this video on the chat. But yeah, I was saying it's hard to explain because the story is very long and everything's changed every day, so I can't really explain everything.
Oh no, I totally get it. I totally get you, man. It's just, it was something that I found that was very interesting. Now, how come you haven't gone to any other games outside of World of Warcraft? Is it because you've kind of specifically branded your channel as a World of Warcraft channel?
Yeah, because I decided to focus on World of Warcraft because I can show to other people my knowledge, since I'm 4 times gladiator experience, and if people don't know what the gladiator is, it's actually at the end of the season I was for 4 times in all Europe in the top 0.5% of the rank. You know, so
you weren't bullshitting when you said you played all the fucking time. God damn.
He's God. He is God among Earth.
He's God. Oh wow! When B shoots off and says he's God when it comes to World of Warcraft, I gotta pay attention to it. I just got to.
So I decided to make my channel and show my skill, my knowledge of the games. You know, and nothing else. But
I think you're providing a service.
I want to be humble. I don't like to be a prima donna or stuff like that.
You don't like to be arrogant, pretty much. Be egotistical. Like. Okay, well that makes sense, dude. It's cool that you still got a right head on your shoulders. That you're not acting like a total douchebag. I mean, I respect that. There's plenty of people out there who are, they may be a big YouTuber when it comes to numbers, but you listen to them and you hear them talk, and it's just this arrogant son of a bitch. How does anybody like this fucking you? I don't get that. I just get. I feel like when I watch your stuff, I get you. I get you, who you really are. And I've always respected that. And I think that's a rare thing we have on the internet nowadays. And I just wanted to tell you that. Kind of face-to-face as close as we can get without me having to go to Italy. And
there is a lot of hate, a lot of troll over the internet, a lot of, jelly haters, stuff like that.
He went... Shit! Taquito hit the jackpot. He went. There's a lot of jelly haters out there. Oh shit! That's brilliant. That's fucking brilliant. I love it. But all right, man. So what's next for you when it comes to your own channel? Like, what are you planning on doing next?
I'm planning to do some vlogs, some real life stuff, because people's. I start to make some question answer video because I got a lot of questions even in games. So and it's actually is working. And since every time I log in, I got a lot of invite from my fans. I have a lot of people that just start a new character on my server to go and see me, just to see me pass by, when I work, just to say hi. And so I think I'm gonna try and make some vlogs, some real life stuff. But for now, yeah.
We need Aka on the US servers.
Oh, absolutely! You guys need him on the U.S. servers. I think B would do very well if he had Aka on the servers with him.
Do you know how hard it is to find a competent arena partner, especially the healer? It's so freaking hard.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Like when you're the healer, to find someone that actually knows what the fuck to do is not easy.
But wait a minute! I thought healers just healed people. How hard is that?
It's not hard for us. It's hard when you have DPS that sucks at their job.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. This is making a little more sense to me. I'm getting a clearer picture here.
Like the healer role at the end of the day is probably the most stressful role ever, because we have to watch sometimes 2 or 3 people, and that 2 or 3 including ourselves. And if we screw up once, someone can die, and if someone dies, we lose. So the healer job is stressful, but if the DPS sucks, well, then if the damage is not doing damage to the other players, there's no reason to attack damage, therefore they attack the healer, and then they kill the healer, and then they kill damage. So,
Jesus Christ.
The goal is to make the damage so fucking lethal that they don't want to touch the healer.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, now this game... Wow. Okay. Still to this day, though, I'm still thinking... My numbers are greater than your numbers. I got a better chance of winning.
If you ever play with me,
I'm never gonna play with... What the hell's wrong? Why would I play World of Warcraft outside of doing something on my channel, doing a Pinecone playthrough, where I'm blitzed out of my fucking head, and I just keep spamming 1, and I run around in circles? Well, what else could I do? It's like me playing Space Engineers. What can I do playing Space Engineers, B? You know exactly what I can do playing Space Engineers.
Give yourself nightmares?
Yes! I can give myself nightmares. I can spin around in a circle on a jetpack and die. Which B said it was insane that I could even die in that game.
Now there's oxygen in the game, so you can die even faster.
Oh, great. So now we've given me more reasons just to die quicker. This is marvelous. This is marvelous. Yes. Now, I got a question for everybody here who streams or does any type of stuff with OBS or XSplit. Now, this also refers to Freedom, because I wonder why Freedom decided to go with XSplit over OBS. Probably because it's free. OBS is free and XSplit is not. I just wanted to get an understanding of what you guys use for your streaming capabilities and how you guys feel about it, and if you've used XSplit. Because I
use OBS.
Okay.
I don't use XSplit. Because it's more heavy for my connection. I don't have a very fast connection, so OBS is more lighter, so it's easy for me to stream.
All right. Now, B, what about you? Because I know you've streamed on occasion. I know you don't stream too often because you're working a lot.
I don't stream too often because my internet's crap, but either way, XSplit is not an option for me. I have a Mac.
Okay. Also, I just saw in the chat room, thank you, Optimize, by the way. Thank you very much for dropping that motherfucker in there. And everybody who just commented on it, Toby, etc. XSplit invests money into Freedom and owns shares. Now, if they do that, then my question's been 100% answered. That totally makes sense why they would be promoting a company, maybe some type of cross-promotional advent, or, if they own shares in it, well, then that makes even more sense. This is a question that goes out to anybody here. Is Freedom a publicly traded company? Do we know that?
It's not.
I'm not sure.
Maybe can answer this.
They're not. They're not IPO.
It's one of their goals to become a publicly traded company. We could see on like the New York Stock Exchange, etc.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Optimize is posting some stuff right here. Okay, thank you. Freedom is a privately owned company. Screenshot posted YouTube forum. Let me see. An images government agency showing company records. Oh, okay. All right. Interesting. Interesting to say the least. Now, There's one other thing I got to ask about freedom right now that I have that maybe this is a better question for Anthony, but I still pose this out there because it's something I want to know and I want to see other people's positions on. Now, with the $1 million paid to you video that's all over the Freedom dashboard and all that shit.
What?
It feels kind of, I don't know, it feels kind of weird considering it says $1 million paid to you. Now, when you hear that, doesn't it sound like another raffle type thing where you could get $1 million rather than what it actually is?
It's
to them
misleading.
talking about it is. It's very misleading. Okay, see, that's what I was wondering if you guys felt the same way because I thought. Now I watched it, and I thought like, okay, this is 100% not what I thought it would be, just due to how it was promoted. Now, after I realized what it was, I was like, okay, it's just a normal video. But I don't know. I felt it was a bit fishy.
Yeah,
Okay.
as Optimize says, it's clickbait.
Yeah, a lot of people are agreeing with that, which, and I agree with you guys. I think it's very clickbaity. And one thing I want to plug as far as freedom goes, if there is one show you have to watch on the Freedom YouTube channel, and I swear to God, I mean, it's the only show that I actually do care about, and it's Forum Flash. And it's not because Can's in the fucking room. I would have plugged this and said it the same way if Can was in the room or not. I tell you guys, help out Forum Flash right now because it is the one show that I truly get behind that has relevant topics to talk about, really. And it really has a lot of personality. There's real personality that's generated. No, absolutely. It's not garbage whatsoever. There's a reason I'm plugging it as much as I do. It's fucking fantastic. It's way better than Impulse. It's way better than anything else on the Freedom Hub channel right now. It's a very honest update on what's going on with the forums, and I really do love it. I really do love it, and I encourage people to check it out and support that. Because God forbid, the last thing we want is to have the one show that is really awesome on the Freedom Hub channel, unless I get a show on the Freedom Hub channel, which would be equally as awesome, yet they won't do it because I know them. They're not going to work with me on that level. I know they're not. They're not crazy enough to do it. That's why, B picked me up and said, hey, do it for us. They don't want you, we'll take you. But I want people to go check out Forum Flash. It's very, very good. It has a lot of substance, and if you compare it to other shows on Freedom, knocks it out the fucking park every time. So just a little plug to Forum Flash. Go check that shit out. I know they got an episode up already. Fucking fantastic. But, B, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for you. Now, why in the hell do you not play as many games? I don't
have the time.
I realize that, but I'm saying in your previous life before becoming essentially the fucking owner of Blackout Media Network, were you more of an avid gamer, or did that just kind of
Before
not really
Blackout,
be around?
I used to have the same arena rating as Aka in WoW. I was an extremely addicted gamer. Extreme.
Now, Taquito, I pose the same question to you. Now, not in the sense of that one. I'll modify it a little bit.
Yep.
Did you play any other games before really centering on WoW to the addiction that you clearly have today, or was it always just WoW and you just kind of became a one-game guy?
I used to play some other games when I was a child, but very old games on console.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe the latest one they were from PlayStation 1.
Okay.
But then I stopped. As soon as I start to play with PC, I don't want to go back on console and try some other games anymore because I think PC is better than console. There is a lot of argument about this one, but
yeah, I want to hear your points on this. Why do you feel PC is better than console in your own words?
Because you can do everything, and you don't have to buy a new console every time. There is a new games because you just need to make a small upgrades to your PC, and your PC can never die. You can always use, I think it's better. It can do a lot of things.
All right. So what is the part about consoles that really throw you off? What's the part that draws you away from consoles? And I posed the question to the chat as well.
I think consoles, I don't like to play with few buttons. For example, when I play World of Warcraft, I have something like around 50, 60 buttons to play.
Jesus
You
Christ.
know? Yeah.
Warcraft takes too much effort, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, I have a mouse with 22 buttons.
Oh God, I've
right.
seen those. You got all the macros things in set, so you just like click, 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 click. Fuck you, you're dead.
Exactly. and then I have on my left hand I have a keypad. I don't use a keyboard. I have a keypad with another 20, 30 buttons with macros and stuff like this. I only use keyboard to write down something. Otherwise, I don't use it for play. And I don't like to play with just 4 buttons. You know, I don't know. I used to play like this. I don't like.
Oh no, I understand. So you just like. You pretty much just like the fact that you have more accessibility to the PC. You like the fact of you like being able just to upgrade your system rather than buying a new console every couple of years when they come out with one.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and on top of it, if you really wanted to play, some old school retro games, I mean, there's emulators all over the internet. If you really wanted one, yeah. See, that makes a lot of sense to me because I've always thought console wars were kind of dumb. Because it's just the company winning, and who loses are the gamers, in all honesty. But, I mean, I still believe that consoles have their place, right?
Yeah.
You know, but it's just, I think right now, I don't know if you agree with this or not, I think it's just, now it's a matter of strictly choice.
Yeah, exactly. It depends on what you prefer, yeah.
Absolutely. Like, if you got a family, and it's going to be something that everybody can use in the family, well, you're probably going to go with Xbox as more of a one-in-all entertainment system. If you're more of a JRPG guy, you're like, Japanese titles or different styles of games, that's more kind of more pushes a gaming machine. I guess you Sony. Or if you're just a PC person like you and myself, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it all. I like gaming in general. It's just, I can understand the differences. One of the things I can't stand about consoles is the fucking advertisements all over them.
Yeah.
There are consoles there's advertisement shit everywhere for consoles, and it drives me up the wall. At least on PC, you can buy what you want, and you don't got to look at it. You don't got to look everybody shilling everything under the moon to you. But what I think. Oh, I hear you, man. I hear you. Now, if there's any questions that people in the chat want to ask, we got a few minutes left before we got to cut.
I do have a question for B.
Oh, sure. SB.
Where is the anniversary videos?
That's a good question.
Blackout anniversary videos.
We got to get more people to make a little segment for them.
Yep. I know if B's
That's pretty much what it is.
He had to mute to get ready for something.
Yeah, B's got to go do something. But I mean, I can answer that. It's the simple fact that we didn't have enough people. So we're trying to gather a few more before we make the video itself. Does that make sense?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, I mean. Oh, by the way, if you do want to send it to us, just fucking hit B up on Twitter or hit us up on blackoutmedia.net and send us an email. And if you're one of the partners, we'll gladly put it in. Huh?
Just throw an apple at B.
Yeah, just bug B. It's just the best way to do it. You know what I'm saying? I love bugging B, man. It's great when I fuck with him. It's so funny. Oh God. But anyways, folks, we're about out of time, so I think I'm gonna end it right now. We've pretty much. I know. I mean, we've covered pretty much everything we've had to talk about today. It was wonderful having you on, Taquito. I love you, man. You've been a consummate.
Thank you.
Yeah, you really have been. You've been a consummate returner when it comes to the shows, and you've been a great partner, and we love you, man. Also, if you guys don't know the new news, fucking Taquito is now a recruiter for Blackout. So if you do want to get recruited and you don't know how, if you don't go, just go directly to the site, Aka can help you out. I can help you out. I'm a recruiter as well. I've recruited many people like Cobra and a few others. So, I mean, it's all gravy, man. It's all gravy. Now, Taquito, please.
Yes.
Give us your lovely links so people can get a hold of you on the interwebs.
Yeah, sure. They're already in the chat. There is my Hitbox channel and my YouTube channel. Fantastic.
So it's Akatitosaka?
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Right. See, I figured it out. Only took me about an hour, baby. Yeah, baby. All right, everybody. You could find Takitosaka at Akititosaka on hitbox.tv and on YouTube. So that's his main site you can get him at. Of course, you can get to B and Blackout Media stuff, blackoutmedia.net. Best place to go. It's our website, so go check it out. We got the new dashboard coming up, and pretty soon we'll have the channel meter thing up, and that's going to be badass. I know Marcel is slaving over a hot stove of computer parts and moldy bits, working at it day and night. And of course, you guys, it could have been worse. You could have been like eating like Hansel and Gretel in an oven. Like that would have been fucking appalling.
No, I could have been eaten by the computer and turned into a Terminator.
Oh no, don't do that. No, not now. Not now. Don't terrify me like that, my man. Anyways, folks, I am Rumandapples. You can follow me on the Twitter. I highly recommend it. Best place to get a hold of me. At Everything Is Rum. Go to my YouTube. Once again, if you can't get to me on Twitter, I guarantee I'll answer you on YouTube. I am all over that shit like flies on shit. Seriously, it's fucking crazy. And you can get to me on that. Just type in Rumandapples into the Google. You'll find me. All right, everybody. That has been an hour of Blackout. Thank you very much for stopping by. Shout out to my guest, Akatitosaka. See how I'm fucking it up already? Love to our background motherfucker, Marcel. Of course, B. He's off getting ready to go on a date with a hentai doll. We will see you next time, folks. Take it easy. Stick around for the fucking ads.
Later.